नमस्कार दोस्तों, welcome to the True Rotarian podcast. This podcast is specially designed for all the true Rotarians by a true Rotarian.
आज बात करेंगे एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक के बारे में। वो है फंड रेजिंग। हम सब जानते हैं कि कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट करने के लिए हमारे को फंड्स चाहिए हैं, चाहे वो डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल का हो या क्लब लेवल का हो। फंड्स तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ना। मेरा ये मानना है, एक तरफ तो हमारे पास कंपनीज हैं जिनका बहुत ज्यादा CSR बजट है, दे वांट टू इन्वेस्ट देयर मनी इन अ गुड प्रोजेक्ट। एक साइड में हम रोटेरियंस हैं जो कि अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट करना चाहते हैं, पर हमारे को फंड्स की वजह से थोड़ी दिक्कत आती है। सो इफ यू वांट टू डू एनी प्रोजेक्ट्स, फंड्स आर इंपॉर्टेंट। एज अ फंड रेजिंग डायरेक्टर फॉर द ईयर 2024-25, it is my duty, honor and pleasure to talk about this very important topic called fundraising. मेरे को लगता है कि फंडरेजिंग के बारे में कुछ गलत फहमियां हैं। Perception is not right. For many club leaders, fundraising has been reduced to the practice of gathering sponsorship, printing banners with company logos, offering visibility in return for monetary support, and treating fundraising as a transactional affair. Friends, let me make it very clear. That is not fundraising. Fundraising is not about sponsorship. Fundraising is not a shortcut to execute a project. Fundraising is a structured process of inviting support for a cause by presenting a complete vision, building credibility, and aligning it with the values and the interest of the prospective donor or a funding body. Ladies and gentlemen, the most important thing to remember before an effective fundraising plan, that we have to do need assessment. We have to do research and find out the evidence of what the community needs. We have to define our goals, which have to be clear with a measurable outcome, not just activities. We have to make budget plan, itemized, accountable, and transparency. We have to find out and identify what funding sources are we gonna connect with. Are they going to be individual donors or CSR partners? Or we are looking for a Rotary grants. And what about the sustainability? How will the project continue after funds are spent? Monitoring and evaluation mechanism to track and report outcomes. And one of the most important thing is impact storytelling. How will you communicate a change to the stakeholder? And more importantly, the project that we select must align with the 7 focus area, as I mentioned before. You know why this particular alignment is very critical? Because it not only gives a project a structure and direction, it also sort of gets you eligible for global grants or district grants, which can help multiply our financial capacities. Friends, let's briefly touch upon the methods of fundraising. One is the individual giving. We have to encourage contributions from Rotarians, alumni, our well-wishers, our friends, neighbors, our suppliers, whose donations can create a long-term sustainability. As we all know, there are CSR funding available today. 36,000 crores are available with CSR funds. But the key is that your goal have to align with the goals of the companies who have these funds available in CSR. And then we have global grants. Rotary's global grants system allows every club to receive significant funding for any project over $30,000. And then finally, there is a district grant which is available, which is called DDF. These are similar grants to support short-term humanitarian projects. Club president must be aware of the application timelines and requirements, and they can approach the district governor for details. And to plan fundraising events, We can start with any activity, from a golf tournament to a musical evening. We can have plays, cycle rallies, and there are so many events one can plan, not only to raise money but also to create awareness and engagement. The key is professionalism, transparency, and donor recognition. These days, people are also doing crowdfunding and online giving. In today's digital era, there are platforms like Keto, Milab, Give India, which can supplement fundraising for a cause-based projects if marketed effectively with a strong storytelling and visuals. Let me give you a live example, a case study about a very successful project done by the club I belong to, which is Rotary Club of Delhi South End. In 2017, when our beloved Prime Minister Mr. Modi spoke about the importance of skill development and how it can change the lives to benefit the society, our club formed a core team to do a feasibility study or what is called a need assessment. The team defined goals, made budgets, spoke about raising funds, sustainability, monitoring, evaluation mechanism, and finally the impact it will create in the society. In 2018, a club decided, yes, we are going to start this particular long-term skill development project. At that time, incoming presidents signed an MOU that during their year, they will support Skill Development Center. After all this thing was done, our club was divided into 10 groups with a past president as a team leader. Now we are 99 or 100 members. Imagine we had 10 groups. And 10 groups had 10 members each. And based on the feedback that we received from our members and from the civil society, we started with 4 verticals of skilling. Today we have added 3 more. And in one of the verticals, which is a general duty assistant, in short it's called GDA, we are running 2 shifts. And this is how a fundraising is successfully implemented. First thought, train, and then to the fundraising, and then finally start a project. My dear friends, if you want to start a project for which you're looking for funds, please involve your entire club. Let them understand why are we going to do this particular project and how it's going to help the society. Only after they understand, they will be able to make people who are willing to donate money for your project understand the modalities of reporting, execution of a project. Only then they'll be able to give you funds. Please remember, donors are not ATM machines. They are not your partners in change. Regular impact updates, invitation to the project sites, and recognition will go a long way. A well-nurtured donor will continue to give you money year after year and for decades. Friends, your role as a president of your club is more than a ceremonial title. You are the custodian of purpose, the ambassador of trust, and visionary of impact. I urge you not to settle for small, manageable projects just because they are easy to do. Dream bigger, plan better, and fundraise stronger. Believe you me, money is available in plenty, provided the projects are sustainable, good, and they're going to help the society. Your job is not to ask for money. Your job is to present a compelling cause that others feel privileged to support it. In the end, I would like to say only one thing. Fundraising is not a means to an end. It is the lifeline of a project. When we do fundraising with ethics, emotions, excellence, we uplift not only the communities, but the very spirit of Rotary. Because as Rotarians, we do not just complete the projects, we complete promises made to the humanity. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and Jai Hind.